where posters are there is no presentation. But to encourage young people, our chairman who was chairman of GAIL also, he was my mentor in Petrotech 95 also. He decided that this time we should do something unique. First uniqueness is that all the students are tagged as future leaders. This is for the first time in the world. Nowhere in the world students are said that they are future leader, but this delegate bag future leader is not there in any of the conference world over. So this is number one. And number two unique feature which Dr. C.R. Prasad has initiated for the first time in the world is that presentation of posters. You will be given 5 minutes and you have to identify yourself, say what is the heading, what is the title of your paper, what is there in what technology, and what are the conclusion. Time allotted is 5 minutes for each poster. This will be evaluated by our fellows, and with the decision of chairman, some award will be given right here itself. So, quick decision and quick implementation and quick presentation of 5 minutes each. With these words, I hand over to the chairperson of this session, no other than Dr. C.R. Prasad, an eminent personality in petroleum sector. Dr. C.R. Prasad, please.
Good afternoon, all of you, the young boys and girls who are representing their organizations and presenting the posters. All the time we were having the posters, and the posters were being gone through, and the prize was being given earlier. So this time we thought, let us meet them, listen to them, their ideas on the posters, and then we will go ahead for selecting the best out of them, and they will be given. So I welcome all of you and for this session, and we will start now. Yes.
You can start.
Good afternoon. Hello. Presentation screen फुल स्क्रीन नहीं सर, एक्चुअली सिंगल स्लाइड है, इसीलिए मैंने इस स्लाइड लेके इधर उधर करूँगा. फुल स्क्रीन करना ना, फुल स्क्रीन करने के लिए बाद में थोड़ा प्रेजेंटेशन मोड में. हाँ, यस, ठीक है. विजिबिलिटी यार, आप जूम करो, नाउ जूम एंड द टाइटल एंड व्हाटएवर यू वांट टू से.
Your name and title should be zoomed.
आप काम कीजिए, आप उधर उसमें चला जाइए, स्किप कीजिए. उसमें ठीक था मेरा, एक्चुअली आप लिटिल बिट है उसमें क्या है ना, एक एक ये में आ जाएगा.
You are from ONGC?
Yes sir, I am just introducing myself.
Okay. Please tell your name.
Good afternoon, sir. I myself, Chunilal Chatterjee. I am
Sunilal-
former CL
just-
Chatterjee.
Just 1 minute. Sunilal Chatterjee.
Former Group General Manager from ONGC. I will be presenting before you the prospectivity analysis of Setha play using multi-component 3D 3C data along the Nandasan cross trend of North Cambay Basin, India. So, as we all know, Cambay Basin is a very prolific producer from Middle Eastern clastics, and this is the Cambay Basin ka jo, this is a transit from the Cambay Basin northern side, the eastern basin margin to western basin margin. Within this, there is interbasinal high and low. Our study area is in this portion only. So, coming to next slide, next diagram of this Cambay Basin is divided, as we all know, 5 tectonic block. In the tectonic block, we are located in this part of the basin here. This is the main Nandasan cross trend, a pronounced transfer zone of the basin, which divided this northern Mehsana block and southern Ahmedabad block, differentiating this. So, the basic input of this paper is 3D 3C multi-component North Kalol Wadupali data. This has been interpreted, and for the first time, the Setha member has been given a thought. Setha member having prolific producer from the K9 as well as K8. So, Kalol 9 is having, as you can see now in the log motif, sir, there are 3 different sand in Kalol 9, sand A, B and sand C. This is the Kalol 9 coal and this is the K10 coal. So, entire this portion is Kalol 9, and similarly this is the Kalol 8, this is again Kalol 9 coal, and this is the K8 coal. K8 coal ka top and bottom mein there are 3 sands in stratigraphic different position. So, this is regionally involving 350 wells. We have correlated and established for the first time that there are different sands. This has enormously helped us in understanding the reservoir behavior in terms of water injection, efficacy and fracture analysis and other things as well. So, for the first time this data has been interpreted with in-house facilities, and this is the one PB. This data is taken for joint inversion, pre-stack joint inversion. So, this pre-stack joint inversion output has been calibrated with respect to wells where the DSI logs are having. So, with this I am coming to this is our structural
to the takeaways. What are the salient?
हाँ
That's it.
हिल जाता है इसमें थोड़ा रखिए सर स्लाइड. This is our structural model, sir. As you can see, K67 and K89. What is the main thing we are showing here? Is the fault compartmentalization. This fault compartmentalization and this structural model has helped that we can see the Nandasan cross trend in the north, and this Nandasan cross trend ki north mein the pool type or the play type is mostly structural, where there is down deep mein water bearing sand as well. But as I am coming from the northern structure, the Nandasan cross trend to south, it is completely entire Cambay from below Cambay Ahmedabad block. All the fields are showing only stratigraphic exploration component, and that is both for K8 as well as K9. Once we cross the trend, it is structural. So, this is the most important output of our present study. Now, second thing is about the stratigraphic here. About the stratigraphy, what we did, sir, as I already told you, there are 3 sands. Okay, so these are the combined sand. What we did, both normal attribute, seismic attribute like insertion amplitude, base, frequency domain, spectral decon, sweetness, all these normal attribute, and there are special attribute of the 3D 3C multi-component pre-stack joint inversion, both PP by PS and P volume and PZ volume. So all this multi-attribute has been run, and then this a multi-attribute analysis has been carried out in neural network, and from that the best fit attribute has been chosen for the propagation of the sand model beyond the well. So there are 3 stages of correlation for the sand model: well to well, well to seismic, and seismic to seismic. Now I am directly coming towards the takeaway of this presentation paper. The takeaway from this paper will be is the maiden in-house interpretation, because 3D 3C data has come for the first time and it was a regional data, and we have developed this interpretation skill within ONGC by ourselves. And then, as I told you, Nandasan cross-train, the role of Nandasan cross-train about the structural fabric, and first regional division of the K9 and K8, which has helped us enormously to understand different water injection and other problem of the field related to reservoir monitoring. And then geostatistical inversion and population of the geostatistical part with the help of PBPS volume, and both in pre-stack domain and in post-stack domain. And then this हमने इसमें सर और एक चीज़ हमने ये किया कि एग्जिस्टिंग जो स्ट्रैटिग्राफिक आर्किटेक्चर है K9 and K10 का, with the basis of this sand model combining with the structure, we have identified 5 prospects, and this prospect, one of them has been drilled and yielded the desired result. This is all about this paper. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Next one, please. Identify
Good afternoon.
yourself first.
Good afternoon, Dr. Sir. Good afternoon, the panel members. Good afternoon, all the participants. I am Nagarajan from Bharat Petroleum.
You are Nagarjan.
Nagarajan. And with me, the team member Monica.
Nagarjan from?
Bharat Petroleum Corporation.
BPCL.
BPCL.
Please carry on.
After an in-depth analysis on the subsurface detailed in the previous presentation, our journey will bring you back all to the ground reality. We are a marketing company. How our product has increased, all of us would have experienced on fueling experience at the forecourt or the retail outlets. How our product has enhanced the customer experience is the journey that which we will take you to another 3-4 minutes. Over to Monica.
Good afternoon, everyone. So BPCL started its digital journey in the marketing and downstream in the year 2019, wherein we did a small study, both ethnography and quantitative, to understand what actually customer want. So in short, describing what customers said during the study.
What is the title of your poster?
Sir, BPCL UFIL. UFIL, sir.
No, the title of your poster is BPCL.
BPCL
UFIL,
UFIL.
sir. UFIL.
UFIL is the product name.
Is the product name, sir, that we are presented.
You are given anywhere here the title name?
Sir, it will just come in the next slide, sir.
We are
here.
just preluding.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so because
It's coming,
the
sir.
poster, it's different, sir. So we had just put it in the slide. So we are just giving a brief, sir, how this arrived.
Okay, please carry
Yeah.
on.
So, sir, in short, what customers said was that we are looking for 3 things from any oil company, not just BPCL. One is trust. So customers don't trust any of the oil companies in terms of what is the Q&Q or the quality and quantity we are giving to the end customers. They talked about convenience in terms of how you can reduce our time at forecourt or at the petrol pump. And the third thing they talked about personalization is how you can make me feel special. So based on this 3 key pillars of trust, convenience, and personalization, UFIL was born. So now I'll take you through a very short UFIL journey. So UFIL is basically an app agnostic solution. We don't tell you to download one specific app for using UFIL. So what is UFIL? UFIL currently uses our NPCI made UPI platform. So I hope all of us are using UPI for our digital transactions. So just open any of your UPI app. Now, just like all of us, Bharat Petroleum has a UPI ID, which is paybpcl@IDFC Bank. If you want, some of you can just try right now. You make a payment for any payment between 50 to 5,000. We have kept that limit considering our petrol crowd, our petrol customers. So 50 to 4,000, immediately you will get a voucher. So there is no need to download any app. It's an app agnostic solution. आप कहीं से भी payment कर सकते हैं. So sitting here in conference, sitting in office, you can make a payment and you will instantly get a voucher. We'll come to that step. So first is, you don't need to be at petrol pump to make the payment. So we are trying to save your payment time here. Second is, it's app agnostic, as I already said. We are using our existing UPI app, so we are not telling or forcing customer, no, you download one more app just for BPCL. So you'll get an instant SMS. What will that SMS have? So again, no app required. The SMS, all of us get a SMS on mobile phones. It will have a link of a QR code and a 6-digit fuel code. You take that QR code. So suppose you have done a payment right now. You got a link of QR code. So QR code will look something like this. You take this QR code, go to any BPCL UFIL enabled RO, and our DSM will scan it. Now coming to the control part of it, the trust which 99% of customers said, we don't have trust on what your delivery boy is delivering to us. So here comes the factor of trust. So what we have done is, as soon as the DSM scans it using the POS machine, which are used for making the digital payments, our dispenser gets preset. So we have used the technology of Bluetooth energy to connect these two devices, and automatically the dispenser is getting preset without any manual intervention of delivery boy. What I'm trying to explain here, abhi aap pump pe jaate hain, you see him punching something on the dispenser. With UFIL, he will not touch the keypad. So we have given the control in the hands of customer. Here what we talk about transparency, and that is why we say हर बार zero की checking अब नहीं है ज़रूरी. You don't need to see the zero, you don't need to see the final reading. Whatever you have paid for, that's the exact fueling you will get out of that dispenser. So this is where we talked about the core of UFIL, which is trust or transparency giving in the hands of customer. So after your fueling is done, you exit the RO. You don't need to wait for making the payment. We have taken the payment outside the forecourt, and you just exit, and as soon as you exit, you get a SMS with your e-bill. So everything is happening without any app. You're using the existing UPI platform. You don't need to download an app. You're saving your payment time at petrol pump by making a payment prior to coming to petrol pump. And we are giving the control in the hand of our end customers by making it auto preset through whatever amount the QR that you bring in. So that is how we have designed a digital fueling experience for customer, wherein we are giving the control of time, transparency in the hands of our end customer. So this is UFIL for you all. I hope that you would like it and use it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next,
Yes, sir.
your name and organization.
Good afternoon to all of you, Chairman, sir.
Yeah.
I am Naveen Gupta from ONGC.
Naveen Gupta,
Yes, sir. I am working in IOGPT.
you are from ONGC.
Yes, sir.
IOGPT.
ONGC what?
IOGPT.
IOGPT. sir.
IOGPT.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please carry on.
Sir, I have worked in MH Asset since long. I joined in MH Asset. I worked in offshore for 10 years and then again for 12 years.
Title.
Title of your presentation.
Yeah. So my title of presentation is Application of Chlorine Dioxide in Stimulation Practices of Oil and Gas Well, and along with CBM also. Sir, stimulation practices in ONGC wells in offshore are very important. And the sludge, the scaling in the tubing, the wax issues in the tubing are very prominent. We are not having anything so far to address the issue of sludge removal. The sludge which is made over the years while the production is on due to bacteria, due to H2S, the sludge due to iron sulfide formed because of the bacterial growth. We have not injecting any chemical to address this. So I have worked in stimulation section 5 years in MHSET, and this always has been a problem that the total cleaning of the wellbore is not happening, not meeting. We are injecting HCl for cleaning the tubing. That takes the care of removing the scale due to the carbonate scale mainly. And for wax, we are using the xylene toluene solutions to dissolve the wax and then clear the tubing. But in wax front, nothing more is done. In the front that we want to remove the sludge, which is very prominently available over the years, and it has not been addressed. I have scouted a lot of things, where to go, what is the solution of it. And then I came to know through some old papers that chlorine dioxide, which is a very strong oxidizer because of its molecule construction, molecular structure, because it has got 19 electron and it has got some free electron on the oxygen molecules. So it is very reactive. So this, because of its oxidizing property, strong oxidizing property, this allows this FES, which is the main ingredient for keeping the sludge together, to break away. And to break away and not to again come back and get formed into FES. It breaks FES into sulfate, SO4, and ferric hydroxide. So once chlorine dioxide is used along with HCl, then we will be able to come up with this problem of sludge removal from the wellbore and from the tubing, and maybe we can clean the formation, that portion which is since long has not been treated, and because of sludge blocking the porosity of this thing, of the wellbore. So this I want to use in ONGC in a very effective way, so that the lot of wells which are, we are wanting the sludge treatment, they should be addressed. So, and if we go down, along with the producers, in water injection also, we can use the injectivity improvement due to this chlorine dioxide treatment. The treatment procedure is like you have to combine it with HCl. HCl anyway, we are using 15 to 20% HCl for dissolving the carbonate scale. But along with HCl, one cycle of HCl along with another cycle of chlorine dioxide, and then flushing the lines, flushing the tubing, and then injecting some diverters, the rock salt and all that. That again makes the cleaning of the perforations more effective. So many steps we can over and over do with then around 4 to 5 cycles. If we can do this treatment to the well, then we can 100% or 80% or 90% we can overcome with the sludge issues. So this is mostly applicable to the vertical wells, where about 4 to 5 cycles are minimum required to treat the, depends on the your perforation length. What is the perforation length of a particular well? We can design. I have a paper which I have submitted. There I have given a general job plan. A general job plan for around 12 meter of perforation length. That we can escalate.
Thank you, my dear.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Next. Your name and organization.
Yes, sir.
Tell me your name
Yeah.
first.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Anirudh Kulkarni from BPCL.
Anil Kulkarni.
Anirudh Kulkarni.
Anirudh.
Aniruddha.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah, Aniruddha Kulkarni,
Manager R&D,
BPCL.
BPCL.
Manager R&D,
BPCL.
BPCL.
Yeah.
Okay, please carry on.
Yeah. So I'm going to present the work done by our team on the Bharat High Star stove We call it is world's most energy efficient stove with highest thermal efficiency.
Your title is High Star Stove.
Yeah, Bharat High Star Stove.
Please carry on.
Yeah. So we call it is world's most energy efficient stove because we have developed this stove with 74% plus thermal efficiency. It is BIS approved stove. We have designed this stove in collaboration with the PCRA, and efficiency of the stove 74% is 6 to 7% higher than the burners which is available in the market. So these are the stove features. If you see on the left hand side, we have developed these three parts of the stove, which is the burner top from the flame is coming out, the mixing tube where air fuel mixing takes place, and the third one is a pan support where we keep the vessel. So what we have done, we have improved each part. Like in burner top, we have focused on the flame structure and the orientation. Then in mixing tube, we can have the better air fuel mixing, and in the pan support, we have to prevent the heat loss, we have put up the new design. And by improving all these three parts, we are able to improve the efficiency around 6 to 7% of the burner. So this efficiency 74% is highest in India as well as in world. In most of the African countries and other things, efficiency ranges in between 50 to 60%. Initially, we have launched this stove in the steel body economy model, but now recently we have the glass top also. And let me tell you, in the first time in the glass top, we have crossed 70% efficiency in the world. And we have filed total 4 patents in 14 countries. In India, it is already granted. We have also 3 design registrations and we have 1 trademark. The benefits, if I talk about, we have 30 crore LPG customers in India. So our aim is like if you are able to save 1 LPG cylinder at every household, and we can able to straight away will save 30 crore cylinders in India because we are importing huge amount of LPG from outside. So this is a statement which is the below, which is given by our chairman sir. If Bharat High Star stove is available at all households of India, we are able to save 1.7 million tons of LPG every year, which is the worth around like 7,000 crore foreign exchange. And one more benefit is like 1 kg of LPG produces 3 kg of CO carbon emissions. So if you can save 1.7 million tons of LPG, we'll able to save 5.4 million tons of CO2 every year. We are also, with this initiative, we are also help the government of India mission to reduce oil imports. So how much exactly you are saving? If your stove is new, the efficiency is 68%. If your stove is 10 years old, your efficiency will degrade to 45 to 50%. And if you are a family which is consuming 9 cylinders per year, you will save straight away 4 cylinders, which which is around like 4,000 rupees considering the LPG cylinder cost. So presently we have licensed this technology all over India with 15 LPG stove manufacturers. We have already sold 50,000 units in India. We have earned revenue of like 1.2 crores, and we are going to launch in market. So these are the patent and design registration certificate we have obtained from Indian Patent Office. So this is a small presentation from my side. Thank you.
Thank you.